Hello, all of you. Here we begin to learn some basics. Now, this video is for every student who is joining the CA course as a foundation student, or most importantly, for all the students who are joining the CA course as a direct entry students. Recently, when I'm talking with so many of the students and taking all the feedback from them, the direct entry students, though their graduation is done or some of you are working, but there's a gap in the learning. And now you have started your CA journey. You have already purchased the best of the recorded classes. You have scheduled your time, but still you are not able to start with that pace. Then there are few things which have to be very clear. There's a separate program called as You Can Do It program. If I start with that, it will take a very long time because we have decided to start with the syllabus. But a briefing, I'm telling you, answer this question to yourself, why you have picked up this profession. If you wish, you share it with me. I would be holding a separate Zoom meeting for all of you, and one-to-one, I would really love to guide you and do the mentoring, because it's not just selling the courses in Dipti Chheda's concept classes app. It is the transformation in you all students. It is seeing you all students reaching the next level. So very, very important this is that you answer why you have chosen this profession. So many direct entry students, especially those who are doing articleship, they are saying, ma'am, some different kind is there, like those who have done CA foundation, they are standing apart from nothing doing. I will tell you some things, and if you trust my way of doing, last 21 years I've been teaching the CA Inter and then PCC, then IPCC, and again CA Inter. And the best news is in the upcoming time, yet not the date is announced, but definitely in 2023, for direct entry students, there is no need to do 9 months of articleship. So at par with the CA Inter students who join after foundation, you can also study for 8 months and write the exam and clear your both the groups of CA Inter and then join the articleship. But in that 8 months, if you feel no in articleship or anywhere that CA students, those who have come from foundation are standing apart and we have done graduation, so many of you are married, so many of you are doing job, and if you feel you're facing trouble, it's not difficult. You tell me the problem and we will give you the solution. Only thing is you need to be very clear why you have taken this profession. So many of working students studying from my app, they are doing it because they want an add-on in their degree. And they were doing CA somewhere, then they started up with a job for financial need, and now they are turning back. And again, they are continuing this journey. Appreciate it. If you are taking down this journey, I want to be a part of your journey. So let us do it together. Answer these questions. I'm taking it in very brief because the session is called as You Can Do It, and it's a separate session of 2 hours. But important questions, pick up your notepad and write it down is your why clear? Why you have chosen this profession? Where you want to see yourself after 4 years when you complete this profession? Are you doing it to get a degree? Are you doing it for earning more money? Are you doing it for your passion that no, you want a degree and then later on you will practice or you will do job or something you will do for yourself? All the reasons are super genuine, super clear, but you need to be clear for your goal. And please remember one thing, whether you're a housewife and listening to this or you are a person who is doing job and watching this, you need not require validation from anyone else. You have to decide how you want your life to be. So many students, they leave the studies and they are occupied with small children. This is the best time till your children grow up is to enhance your skill like this. Once they are into their full day school, and in that you will get enough time to work for your profession and passion. And no one is going to sit idle nowadays just watching the TV serials and all. So this is very good. Now, the second question after you're answering, is your why clear or not? Why you want to do it? Then honestly, please answer, how many hours every day are you willing to put for this learning? How many hours? Be honest. Ma'am, only 5 hours in a week, Saturday, Sunday, my husband and children are at home, I can't do. How many hours are you willing to put? Are you doing articleship? Are you doing job? Okay, your job is 10 to 5. Then after coming 7 to 9, 7 to 10, early morning 1.5 hours. You have purchased the lectures here, but then you need to give a committed time, stick to that, report me in the next Zoom meeting. Okay, this much was given to me in the 1 week to be done. This I have done, this I have not done. And we will make a group for all of you doing these courses together. So you can take support. You will be entering a VIP WhatsApp group for the concept classes challengers, where you just ask the doubt. Seniors are there who have already cleared foundation, inter, they are in final. There are qualified students also who love to do mentoring like that. You just put your doubts. It's not that Dipti ma'am will clear it always. There are others to do. But it's, you have to, 1, 2, 3 and type. After writing the second question, what did you write the second question? Can some of you put in the chat box? Yeah. How much time you can give? Then be honest. What are actually the hurdles while studying? When you have the recorded lectures ready, you have the laptop, you have the notes, what is exactly the hurdle? Is it the time constraint or is it the disturbance? This is like now one-to-one, I need to help you out. So I'm not going to do it now, but write down what are genuinely your hurdles. Is it your mindset? Is it your body not supporting कि 15 मिनट पढ़ने के बाद नींद आती है, भूख लगती है, or external distractions? And sometimes out of the way, doubt comes. Am I doing it correct? Shall I do it? After writing your goals, after being very clear, also the doubts will come. So make yourself comfortable with the doubts. Doubts आएंगे फिर बोलना है, no, I have my vision clear. I need to study along with my job or my housework. And after 2-3 years, when I get full-time time, I will use this knowledge. You need to have that. Are you all getting what I'm saying? Whatever I'm talking last 5 to 7 minutes, if it is all clear, then just put a message in the chat box. All clear? Right. And irrespective of the recording going on, anything you have, you can unmute and speak up, no problem. So exactly let me know what are your hurdles, what are your distractions, what is exactly happening. Yeah, 2 things are going to be there. One is fear and one is doubt. इतना भी अच्छे से पढ़ाई करो, notes बनाओ, पर वो fear रहेगा और वो fear जरूरी है till the exam. I've made a separate video for that. And doubt is also going to be there. I'll tell you one secret. You all are now here to study the basics of accounts. I am right now preparing myself for the GST online live class. I'm starting on 1st of July. And then a doubt comes. Is it right to pick up GST? Income tax is enough. No, I'm teaching income tax in inter final. Enough subjects I'm justifying. So I'm being very honest with you all. It happens. Then I have to say, no, Dipti, I have to justify my students. I'm covering 60% for them, 40% GST. They are not able to take it with me. Now we are taking it live and recording. Both classes will be provided. Right? Okay. So these are the few things, and there are many things, like you need to make a proper plan of your whole day. Spare time for your exercise, for talking with your parents, friends, with sparing time, family time, your own me time, your daily work time, and you have to make a proper timetable. And it's absolutely okay if it is little haywire here, but karo to plan. And the best part to overtake the time planning is 1 week, just write what you are doing morning and evening. Just write it. And at the end of the week, exactly observe that last week where my time went. It's absolutely okay as a teacher. Even I sometimes go in scrolling up. I see my YouTube analytics, which video is watched, what is the need of the students. On each ek do extra videos, some comedy videos come and I start watching. The moment I realize that I've gone into scrolling mode, stop and come out of that. Okay, so these are few basics. Now coming to today's class, those who have joined from direct entries, Of course, you're going to learn in CA Inter also. All the lectures are from very basics. Journal entries, the ledgers, everything from very basic. But you will be facing a problem of speed if you don't take these basic classes. So right now, today we are starting the basics of accounts that every student should know before starting the CA Inter journey. Yes, and this is a common lecture I have picked it up. So if you're doing CA Foundation also, please don't do CA Foundation just for the sake of getting 200 marks. Ma'am, knock knock, entry मिल गई, दरवाजा खुल गया, हम तो अंदर आ गए. फिर क्या करोगे? So anyone sitting in the class right now thinking, ma'am, consignment is there and bills of exchange is there. I will do bills of exchange. I will not do accommodation bill. Consignment one chapter, can I leave, ma'am? I get these kind of messages. And I'm never annoyed. I am going to answer them very nicely. CA Foundation is a beautiful curriculum to make a super base pillaring, जिसके ऊपर आपकी पूरी building खड़ी होगी. And there is a hierarchy, there's a linking up. Foundation, if you know how to write journal entries, T format ledger. Inter, you know how to use it in single entry accounts. How to use it in partnership. Same what you do it in Inter, branch accounting and consolidation. In final, you use it for your consolidation of the companies. So this is a hierarchy. You cannot jump any steps, right? So every student attending this classes live is having the material. Those who are watching it as a video, if you are not having my material, then at least you have this Board of Studies portal, ICAI CA Foundation material. It is appreciated. The way it is made and the way concepts are given, it is good. So let us begin. I'm not going to take it technical because on every topic, I have made technical मतलब पूरा एक एक स्टेप के साथ एनालिटिकल वीडियोस बनाए. What is accounts, what is accounting, what is accounting cycle, then advantage, disadvantage, what are the fundamental accounting assumptions, what you study in 11th, 12th, BCom, then distinguish between capital and revenue expenditure. At least 200 examples are there in your material. And then how mindset should be clear while framing the journal entry. See, your knowledge has to be clear, even if you're working and you have accountants in your offices who are doing and you just have to do the finalization. They will say, sir, baki karke rakha hai, ek zara closing stock and one depreciation entry, can you do it for us? And you don't, I know that you all are going to become professionals. You are not going to write journal entries, will be written by accountant. You all are going to become chartered accountant, cost accountants. But you know, to check also others' work, we should know or not. I have cook at home, maid at home. I'm not doing my daily course. But to make them do I need to know that work or not? Then I can guide them well. So that is this beautiful knowledge which we are going to start. This is going to be a series of lectures where I will give you the overview of the chapter. Then you have to watch the videos. You have to send me, click the photo and send me the voice note wherever you are stuck up. We'll move on to the next chapter. Okay, right? I hope everything is clear until now. Any doubts are there, then just message me. Chalo, let us begin with your accounting material. Yeah. Accounting material, this is right from the beginning, where you have basics of accounts. And for that, actually, let us see that whenever a business starts with something like very basic, what happens exactly? When a business starts, what is happening? You know, some basic accounting cycle is there. I will share it with all of you. Yeah, look at the screen I have shared. These are all regular classes that in accounting, what you are going to learn. You should know what are the concepts of accounts, some terminology. Terminology भी कैसे पढ़ना है? I will tell you today at the end of the class. Then journal entries, posting, ledgers, preparing final accounts. Depreciation, dear students, make it your best friend. It's the pumping heart of your CA journey, I'm telling you. Foundation mein depreciation concepts are clear. Inter, so many chapters you will be using depreciation. company final account, single entry, branch accounting, cash flow statement, you will be using depreciation. In final, depreciation is only there in AS10 and in Ind AS and all. So learn it very nicely. Then you have all these chapters, partnership, bills of exchange and all. Paper pattern and all we will discuss later. Right now, look at the screen. What happens as a business day starts, normal business day? Are there people around you who are doing business? Your father, your parents, your spouse, anyone doing business? Then imagine how they do. They just start the business and throughout the day, they are doing purchases, they get the bill, they put it in bill file. I'm taking you to that visualization. If throughout the day they are making some sales, they make the sale bill and they give one copy to the customer and one copy they have. If some checks are deposited to the bank, then they fill in the paying slip and they deposit. If some withdrawals are done, there's a documentation paying slip. If they are sending the person for getting stationery and all, they say bill leke aana, so that they have the proof that they have spent the money. If they are paying salary or some tea, coffee expenses or conveyance to the auto wala where there is no bill, then they have the debit voucher. So all these are called as documents, source documents. Now, imagine in a common day, accountant is coming and he's saying, sir, last week ke entries mein likh raha hu. I'm writing all last week's entries. Okay. Now, can you say morally, acha wo do purchase hua hai Ramlal se do sale hua hai Ghanshyam ko. Can you say like this? No. Accountant will record the journal entry based on the source document. He will pick up your purchase bill and whatever purchases you have done, he will pass the entry. Are you all getting? He will pick up the sale bill book. Last time he has entered the sale bill till 20. He will pick up the sale bill and now the sale bill have been made till 26. So 21 to 26 he will enter. So like this, accountant will record journal entry based on the source documents. Now, what are the source documents? How they are used? You will study in detail in that video documentation. Once the journal entry is recorded, journal entry is recorded day wise. Today's date, ye purchase kiya, ye sale kiya, ye expense hua, ye income hua, ye dividend aaya, ye interest pay kiya, done. Journal entry is recorded day wise, then it is posted in the respective ledgers. Are you all with me? Then it is posted in the respective ledgers. What are ledgers? Khate. T format accounts represent. I may purchase from you 3 times in this month. If I look at your ledger, it will be crystal clear. How much is my purchases from you? How much I have made payment? How did I pay you? Did I pay you cash or check or how? And once ledgers are prepared on 31st March. 31st March is not some separate day. You know, like we have today, they say it is like 22nd June is the longest day and all. They say 31st March is the financial year end. You know, why do we have 31st March as the financial year ending? Common for everyone. In India, we are following not calendar year, January to December. We are following financial year. Are you all understanding these terms I am using? Calendar year, January to December. It is used in US and other countries. In India, it's financial year, April to March. So 31st March is the year ending where we should pause and see how much we have earned in the last year. Trading and P&L account we will prepare. What is our gross profit, net profit? And balance sheet, we will pause. Achha, as on 31st March, machinery's value after depreciation is this much. Datas are this much. Yes, my liability. So we will assess our position. That is preparing final accounts and that completes the accounting cycle. Clear to all of you? Yeah. So accounting cycle starts with recording the journal entry, posting it in the ledger after analysis. From the ledger, actually you have to prepare FA, final accounts. But you know what? When you go for shopping, You want to get a Reebok t-shirt for your gym, which you regularly wear. Now, you can't go and tell them, okay, large size t-shirt, this, just give it to me. However, you are sure about your size, about the color, that blue suits you, orange suits you, what you do is you just try and check it. So, from the ledgers, before preparing the final accounts, we prepare the trial balance. Trial balance is, let us see that all the debits and credits are matching and there is no difference in the books. कोई pitfall नहीं है, कोई difference in books नहीं है, कोई suspense account नहीं है. That all is made clear by preparing the trial balance. Okay. I hope you are getting one way which is different in my teaching. Just for this, look at the notes. For source document, for accounts, for the purpose, uses of financial statements and all, there are 3 introduction lectures which you have to watch. 1 hour, 15 minutes around each. But I want you all to take the best advantage of my teaching. Usually students give the feedback is, ma'am, all the whys are clear. Yeah, पहले से मालूम था हमको कि ledger से we prepare the final accounts with the help of trial balance. But why? Why do you record journal entry with the help of this source document? Why? So once you know these reasonings, know why, then your analytical skill develops, which is most importantly required for the professional exams. And then however creative the paper is, you will never miss out anywhere. You will, take my words, you will be reading it nicely and you will be taking it nicely. Followed? So this is all about the basic accounting cycle. Now, every business organization prepares financial statements. We have to learn accounts in a broad perspective. Yes. What is that broad perspective? We are the owners of the company or the management. We know in and out what is company spending, who all are data creditors, but who have put the money in the company? Stakeholders, shareholders. So are outsiders interested in seeing a nice financial statement, which includes trading, P&L, balance sheet, cash flow statement, notes to accounts, that is schedules? Answer is yes. So who are going to use the financial statement? Management, auditors, government, to know how much tax you are liable to pay. Future investors. See, have you heard around you? Yeah, after becoming CA, I am working as an analyst. Analyst क्या करते हैं पता है? Last 5 years, 10 years, they study the balance sheets of the company and how is their performance, how is their ratios, how are their turnover and expenses and all matching. So future investors, bankers, if you want to go to a bank and say, I want a loan because I'm having Greenstone in Himayatnagar and I'm doing too great, I want to open another Greenstone in Banjara Hills. So they will say, okay, show us your creditability, bring your financial statements, let us see your cash flows. हम loan तो दे देंगे. Are you earning enough to repay? Then it is the bankers. They are interested in your financial statement. You go to the market and you want to say, sir, I want to purchase from you on credit. After selling, I will pay you in 2 months. They'll say, why I will give you credit? Who is Dipti, ma'am? I don't know. You have to show your creditability in the market with your customers, with your data, with your all the people around. So everywhere the financial statements are used. And your employees, you pay them salary, bonus, everything. Of course, they are interested in how the company is making the money, how much they are getting their share as per the labor laws. Right? Okay. So this is all many banking terms. ये सब आप पढ़ोगे, NIFT, RTGS. And yeah, in my regular learning videos, if you have opted for the CA Foundation video classes, keep first 4 pages of, make 2 notebooks. One is your regular notebook where you will be solving the question answer. One is your booster notebook where you will be writing running notes, flow charts, mind maps, which you can refer again and again before exam. There, first 4 pages you leave for abbreviations. मैम हमको तो पता ही नहीं था एब्रीविएशंस एग्जाम में आते हैं, बिल्कुल नहीं आते हैं. But when you talk with people around, अरे एक RTGS कराना तो जरूरी. You should know what is RTGS. You should know what is NIFT. Knowledge is not just restricted in classroom. You have to bridge that theoretical knowledge and the practical knowledge, and then when you go to the market with your degree, with your knowledge, you outperform in whichever field you work, right? So now what is accounts? What is accountancy? This is like making the equation I teach in the basics. There is a separate video for this. If the profit is 20% on cost, let cost be 100. If the profit is 20% on sales, let sales be 100. And then I give you time in the regular class. ये आप जब videos देखोगे तो आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. Full forms are to like super duper important, right? So this is all about basics. Yeah. Now, before I go to the next one, shall we go on to the next topic? Basics will take around 3 to 4 days. And if you feel, ma'am, it is all theory, then I am telling you how to go for the basics. First chapter you have to study. Accounts, accounting, advantage, disadvantage, they are very simple. But if you have doubt in any term, ma'am, आपके लिए term बहुत easy है, मुझे नहीं समझ में आना. What is capital work in progress? I didn't understand. Put me a message in the chat box. Those who are watching it in the app also there's a chat where you are directly connected with us 24/7. So you can ask, of course, give us also some time because we are also in some schedule. Now, after studying basics of accounts, I want all of you to check with me the website. ये देखो, can you see? ICI.org, Board of Studies portal. Are you all able to see? If you can message me. And in the students Board of Studies portal, in that foundation, in that account syllabus we are doing now, study material. In study material, chapter 1, unit 3 is beautiful. I want all of you to spare time and do it now. मैम डेफिनेशंस पढ़ना है फिर तो हमने स्कूलिंग कर लिया ना, बस है. लिसन लिसन लिसन. These are accounting terminologies. How I want you is, can you pick up daily 10 accounting terms and just read it how you read a newspaper? Do you learn a newspaper? नहीं, बस देख लेते हो अग्निपथ का ये चल रहा है, बिजनेस में ये चल रहा है, इसका IPO आया है, and you see your horoscope also. Yes or no? I also do. 5 मिनट बाद भूल जाते हैं, लेकिन देखते जरूर है. ठीक है. चलो. So how do you read a newspaper? In a relaxed way. Can you read this term? Accrued expenses are an expense which has incurred but for which no enforceable claim is due. Means salary is due for March but you have not paid. It may arise from purchase of services, just whatever you understand. I know some terms are restricted here. One second. So some terms are restricted here, but then definitely you can just study, go on studying. Kuch annual report ka meaning kya hai? Just go on studying at least 10 terms. What do you mean by bad debt? If the debtors are not paying, the money is irrevocable. It's bad debt. What do you mean by bonus shares? So just understand these terms. Will you do it? Now, the next thing what we are doing right now is I'm sharing the material. Are you all having these material with you all? Yes. I've given all the terms here also. So you can study it from here also if you wish to, your wish. Or you can study from there. Important terms I've given here also in the chapter 3. Okay? And if you feel it is all theory, after watching 1 or 2 introduction videos, just go to the capital and revenue expenditure. That we are doing it now. And one more thing, I want every student who has enrolled for the videos, very important is, 1 second. Please see in the introduction, after all the details. These are all very important instructions, dear students. Just go through these instructions. See, this is the planner I have given. I want you to go with these planners. Journal entry, then ledger, then trial balance, then subsidiary books, then cash flow, then VRS. So how many lectures are there? Number of videos. Accounting के लिए 2, फिर basic concepts, फिर revenue and expenditure. Accounting standards. Now this, if you want, you do it now or you do it little later. So I am telling you, after attending 5 lectures here, directly just, to maintain that excitement of learning few things practically, you can start directly with the journal entry. And this is a nice planner. How to use this planner, there's a separate video in the app also. So I'm not sparing time on that, but it is a very nice planner. And when students get exemptions, they tell me the importance of this. Chalo, we will start with the next topic now. In accounts, we should know when we spend the money, whether it is a capital expenditure or revenue expenditure. Capital expenditure is recorded in a different way. It is capitalized in the books. Revenue expenditure is charged off in the P&L. But ma'am, capital hai kya? Revenue hai kya? Then, revenue expenditure is your routine day-to-day expense where the benefit expires within 1 year. Benefit expires within 1 year. Okay? Right? Like I'm paying you salary for the month of January, you have worked. I paid you salary for the month of February. So it's like routine day-to-day expense. Salary, electricity, rent, traveling and all that. It is just done for maintaining the operating efficiency of my business and it is written off in the P&L account. Whereas capital expenditure, the economic benefit is more than 1 year. Suppose you do renovation of your building and now it is a value addition. You have added one more part in your building and instead of 50 now 150 students can sit in the classroom. So this kind of expenditure is not routine. It is add-on to your building. So you will add it in the building. You will not put it in your P&L account. Because capital expenditure has got long-term benefit. You will capitalize in the books. Same way, revenue receipt is your day-to-day income, your sales, your discount received and all. You write it in trading P&L. But capital receipts are one time, like you receive bank account debit to loan from SBI. From State Bank of India, you have taken loan. It's a capital receipt. You're going to use this loan from long term. Sale of the machinery. Machinery is an asset. If you sell it, long-term benefit, right? Okay. So when you pass the journal entries, you have to be very careful on how this kind of transaction, is it capital or is it revenue? Purchasing the laptop is capitalized. Installing the systems, the Microsoft and Word and all in that is also capitalized. Then every year you take, those antivirus and all that you write off. Because every antivirus is working for 1 year, right? So like this, there's a list given in your material. Just look at the screen. So you watch these 2 videos. If you have any doubt, you ask me. A big list is given here for capital and revenue expenditure. Okay? I'm on page number capital and revenue expenditure. Basic concepts, fundamental accounting assumptions and all, you can read it, you all know it. Yeah, look at this. How to classify an expenditure. True and false are asked. Journal entries are asked. Very important. 4 to 5 marks weightage. And then I have given an open list here. Yeah. Cost of machinery purchased is capital Y. Installation is capital Y. Routine repairs of the machine is revenue because they are incurred as a maintenance expense. So you read this list. If you have any doubt, you can message me. So I have completed here the mindset for attending accounting basic lectures, capital and revenue expenditure, and then we can take up the accounting equation, journal entry, and the ledger. Okay, right. So to continue, I hope until now what we have done is very clear. At least read 10 terms. Unit 3, chapter 1 terms are there. Don't try to read all the terms के आज तो इसको खत्म ही कर देते हैं. Terms जो हैं, at least 10 terms and just read it whatever you understand as a common term. You know how we understand different languages, how we learn. Like I have come from Maharashtra now in Hyderabad. So I used to learn this Telugu with words. एक word pick up करके I have learned so that now I can communicate with the staff at home and all well. Huh? So like that, accounts is so beautiful. Try to know more and more new terms. Just knowing the meaning, the usage, bonus shares, accreditation, ये वो क्या है, that is enough. You need not buttify the definitions. And now, while watching the videos for capital and revenue expenditure, there are 12 questions which are solved in the class. 2-3 questions are solved and then 4th and 5th is given homework. In video 2, 4th and 5th is discussed. You also do it in the same way. You also, after watching the first 3 problem, doing it with me, you know, when you do the initial problems with my video, that concept will get inbuilt in your mind. Because when I do one step, I'm repeating that analysis. Why we are doing debit, why we are doing. तो वो clear हो जाएगा. 4th, 5th, do it as homework and check it. It's not a matter कि ma'am how much correct I am or wrong. Even if you have done wrong, you will correct it. I mean, say you will बहुत अच्छा एक ego hurt होगा कि नहीं अरे मैंने गलत किया and then I corrected it. Okay. Now, once you complete this, then straight we should know what is accounting equation and journal entries. That's what we are going to take up now. For journal entries, almost more than 3 to 4 lectures are there in a detailed way. Learn how to pass the journal entries. First 2 videos, at least those who have joined from direct entry and they want to learn the basics, you should know how to write the journal entries in your mind. So many chapters at Inter, we just make the ledgers and complete the problem. But while making the ledgers, if I say party to sales, go to that party's account and debit, sales account credit. Why? That's what we are learning now. Okay. So basic accounting equation, all of you know, asset is equal to capital plus liabilities. Your own capital you have put 5 lakh, loan you have taken 1 lakh and 6 lakh you started the business and 6 lakh is your asset. Now wherever there is plus minus, this equation is nothing but balance sheet. Asset minus liabilities is capital. Okay. So this is what is accounting equation. And now while writing the journal entries, we should know all the ledgers or all the accounts which we use in business. Salary or fixed assets or data or bank loan. We can group all the accounts in 3 categories. And for every category, for passing the journal entry, there are some thumb rules. If you know one problem, this is my mantra. Look at the screen, be with me for 15 minutes. One problem, if you do, you will be clear how to write the journal entries. Okay? Chalo. So let us begin. Both the ways, yes. I got to know some of you are asking whether we are going to do the journal entries with the traditional approach or modern approach, both the ways. Modern approach is taught in CBSE and all. Traditional approach is taught in 11th, 12th. And then in CA exam, sometimes they may give you the approach also. So we should know both the approach very well. Yes. Let us go to the accounting equation first. Yeah, 1 second. I hope this is clear. The screen is clear. See. What is accounting equation? You started the business with 20,000 capital. Asset is equal to liabilities plus capital. So 20,000 is capital, 20,000 is that cash which you have brought in business. Okay. Now, purchased goods from Das. Kitna? 2,000. So 2000, if you purchase the goods, your stock is coming in. Stock. Your stock is your asset. 2000. And thus you have purchased, but you have not paid. He's your creditor. So liability. So like this, now your asset is 22,000. Your liability 2,000 you have to pay to Das, and capital is intact. After passing every journal entry, you have to see the equation. What is your accounting equation? You will not believe, dear students. Listen carefully. Just check last 2 attempts, accounts paper of CA Inter, and in last question number 7, they have asked accounting equation. They have asked accounting equation. कभी होता है ना, फाउंडेशन में पढ़ के या बेसिक्स में पढ़ के भूल जाते हैं, but then it's a cumulative study. These are professional exams. They can ask you accounting equation also. Okay, right? So make sure you learn all this also. ठीक है? चलो एक और एग्जाम्पल देख लेते हैं, and then when one video is only there for accounting equation, and these beautiful problems are there which is solved. एक ही में काफी सारा. अब देखो एक और एग्जाम्पल में बोलती हूँ. Plant is purchased in cash. You had 20,000 cash, 2,000 stock, 22. Cash is going out, 8,000. So cash is reducing. Plant is coming in. Plant is an asset, right? So now revised equation will be what? Plant will be added on. If you check the equation over here, now if you check your balance sheet, your cash is 12,000. It was 20,000 cash brought in, but you purchased 8,000 plant. So now cash is 12,000. Plant is 8,000. And stock you have purchased, ye raha 2,000. So it's 22,000. Thus, abhi you have to pay 2,000 and 20,000. So this is, don't you think after every equation it's like a balance sheet? That's all for accounting equation. Next, now I'm going to journal entries. Journal entries, you should know how to write, but for that, we should know a little bit of theory and the principles. So for that, one second, by mistake, I opened another video. Yeah, can you please see on screen? Journal entries material is shared. Journal entries. Accounting equation I have taught you. See, this problem is already solved, dear students. Problem number 1. If he has commenced the business, plus, minus, kyun ho raha hai, kya ho raha hai, accounting equation is already done. Okay, now. Journal entry, we always pass by double entry. What is double entry? For every debit, there is an equal credit. That's why trial balance will tally. Now, while passing journal entry, we should know types of accounts. What are your personal accounts? Name of the person. Your debtors, creditors, all are called as personal accounts. Your outstanding salary and expense are also called as representative personal accounts. So you know what is personal account? WP, Mr. X and all. What is real account? Real accounts are accounts related to your assets. Machinery, stock, cash, two-wheeler, four-wheelers, your asset, your capital expenditure which you use for more than 1 year. And that is all your real accounts. Okay, but real account doesn't mean, ma'am, can I really see all the accounts? Answer is no. You have intangible assets. You have purchased a tally software for your business for 50,000. Are you going to use this software for the coming 10 years? Is it a capital expenditure? Is tally software an asset? Answer is yes. Can you so see it? Answer is no. It's just on a 5 rupees DVD and all. So it's called intangible asset which cannot be seen, but then it is an asset. So real accounts can be tangible, which can be seen, or intangible like goodwill and patents and copyrights and all. And then we have nominal accounts. Nominal accounts are all your accounts related to your expenditure and your income, right? Okay. As I said, for every debit, one credit is there. In traditional approach, personal account may you have Ram, Sita and all like natural personal account or artificial personal account, banks, clubs and all, or representative personal accounts like your prepaid, expense, outstanding, these are. Now, in the regular material, if you see, there are problems where you just classify all the accounts into personal, real, nominal. Now, this is what you should learn and then start the journal entries. Personal account, the golden thumb rule is debit the receiver, credit the giver. Are you all with me? Your data. And why do I say when I sell the goods to Ramesh, Ramesh account debit to sales. Ramesh, you are the receiver. I'm selling the goods to you, debit. Sales, your income. What is the rule for nominal? Debit all expenses, credit all income. How many of you are thinking, ma'am, we have already studied this, but this is a revision? Then definitely I am doing it as a revision. For all my direct entry students, for all my job working students who want to learn from inter or final scratch, this video is going to be very helpful. And if you feel you have gained something out of this video and I've spent more than an hour, then do share it with any of your friends whom you feel, no, if you're starting the coaching, no, watch this video. This will make your basics clear. And be honest. If you like it, comment below. If you feel, no, ma'am, something more you needed in this video, comment below. We will cover it up in our next video. Okay? So what is the thumb rule for personal account? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. What is the thumb rule for real account? Asset. Debit what comes in, credit plant and machinery. You're coming, no? Debit. Are you all getting? So debit what comes in, stock, you are going, no? Credit. Nominal account, debit all expenses, credit. This is the traditional approach. In modern approach, we have a different mindset. But before we go on doing ahead, yeah, 1 second. I will take up one thing and it will be like very clear to you. Do watch the videos. Yeah, this is your first class for your journal entry. 2 classes and you will be thorough with the journal entries concept. Kabhi bhi, at inter level, you are required to pass journal entries for amalgamation, internal reconstruction. Write the journal entry, prepare the balance sheet. So you should know how to write the journal entries. You can't say, ma'am, this is the only thing I don't have perfection. I know how to prepare partnership accounts. Every student who is saying, I don't know how to write journal entry, unless you don't frame the proper journal entry, how are you preparing directly ledgers correctly? How are you making final accounts? It's just a mindset and little laziness that we don't know how to write journal entry. Actually, you all know how to write journal entry. Now, first, I want all of you to be perfect with the traditional approach. This is the way I teach and I enjoy it and my students enjoy it. एक ही problem we will do by traditional approach, by modern approach and by accounting equation. Ma'am, इतना exam में आएगा? बिल्कुल नहीं आएगा ना. They will ask you any one thing, but when you do like this, when things are confusing, you compare ना जाऊँ कि नहीं जाऊँ, करूँ कि ना करूँ. तो ये ऐसे ही comparison है. चलो. The first one, let us start very quickly. Capital brought in the business in the bank account. What are the 2 accounts involved? Bank and capital. What is the nature of bank? Personal. Personal का क्या rule है? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. So debit the bank. Capital. What is the nature of capital? It is personal. My personal capital account. What is the rule for personal? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. So my capital account is credit. Is my speed fine? Anyone is feeling speed is little fast or you want more examples? Please tell me now in the chat box. Don't wait till the end. Now, Suppose cash is withdrawn from the bank. बैंक से आपने पैसे withdraw कर लिए क्योंकि आपको cash देना है business से related. What are the two accounts involved? Cash and bank. So now cash. Is cash, what is the nature of cash? It's a real account. So anyone in the class right now is feeling, ma'am, I need to practice more how to categorize accounts, then there are problems to practice. Cash is a real account. And what is the rule of debit? Debit what comes on, credit what goes. Cash is coming in, cash account debit. Bank is a personal account. Personal का rule क्या है? Debit the receiver, credit the bank is giver, bank को credit. Cash account debit to bank 200. Easy. Chalo, let us take one more example. Salary paid. चलो furniture करते हैं पहले. Furniture is purchased. What are the two accounts involved? Furniture. Furniture is an asset, real account. Debit what comes in? Furniture you are coming in, debit. We are paying by bank. Bank is personal. Debit the receiver, credit. Who is going to pay for the furniture? My bank. Bank account credit. Journal entries, furniture account debit to bank. Now those students who say we work hard, still we are not getting, other students who skip this. Ma'am, transaction na abhi journal, please jump mat karo. I will give you that smart work where you have to jump and directly write journal entry. It's a journey of 160 plus hours of learning, and as a teacher, I want all of you to be independent soon. Once you know, okay, in this transaction, two accounts are involved, and this accounts, this is the thumb rule. Directly look at my screen only. ये देखो, ये सीधा journal entry लिखा है. हाँ, इसमें nature लिखा है, but I didn't write the rule because once it is personal, I know what is the rule of personal. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Once it is real, debit what comes in. So at least while you are in learning stage, are you sparing time to write? Are you sparing time to write? Jump mat karo. Ek problem to bhi karo. Chalo. Salary paid. Salary ka nature kya hai? Nominal. Debit all expenses. Salary is expense debit. It is paid by bank. It is personal. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Bank is giving. But salary or expenditure is 400 and bank is paying only 300. Then remaining is outstanding salary. Outstanding salary. So 100 rupees still I have to pay. Is it a liability? Yes. Is outstanding salary a representative personal account? Yes. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Salary outstanding is a liability, credit. By bank you have paid 300 credit. 400 is the total expense debit. Is the traditional approach clear in your mind? Please, again and again I am saying it. I am doing it for the sake of giving a very good speed in Inter. My cash flow statement, my all the concepts of single entry, your company final accounts will be clear if you understand these basics now. So spare time, it's worth doing, dear students. बाद में बार बार स्टकअप होते हैं और फिर आके बोलते हैं मैम थोड़ा इंफीरियर फील हो रहा है, हम ना डायरेक्ट एंट्री स्टूडेंट है. कोई नहीं है. Every teacher teaches from scratch, and CA foundation students don't know income tax, you also don't know. So you all are at par. Costing they don't know, you don't know. Accounts you know better than them. They are in degree first year, you've cleared your degree. But it's just brushing up your knowledge and being little more consistent and patient. Now, the last part of the today's class, another 10 minutes and we'll be done with, is your modern approach. Modern approach says forget debit the receiver, credit the giver, debit what comes in, credit wo bhul jao. They say asset ka nature kya hai? Asset, what is asset? Debit. So if you are getting more asset now, you had furniture, you are getting more furniture. Asset increase ho rahi hai na? Debit. Asset ka nature kya hai? Debit. Asset decrease हो रही है, it's going out, credit. Revenue expense, expenditure का nature क्या है? Basic nature of expenditure is debit, खर्चा. It comes on the P&L account debit side. Is expenditure increasing? Debit. Is expenditure decreasing? Credit. Are you all clear? Huh? So like this, Modern approach says you analyze liabilities. What is the basic nature of liability? Bank loan, your creditors, your bank account, your capital account. Basic nature of liabilities is credit. Achha, so your capital was 10 rupees. Did you bring 2 rupees more capital? Oh, you have increased the capital, you have increased the liability. Increase, no credit. Capital decrease हो रहा है, drawings कर रहे हो, decrease ना debit. Are you getting? I don't want you to mug up this. Please spare time, put hands, do that analysis, and for all this, 15 minutes are spared in regular video. And then when you solve these journal entries question, you will be clear. I'm telling you, I am not doing here, you know, वो BCom style की एक ही problem को double करो, ये करो, वो करो, वैसा नहीं है. So just see, I'm going to give you quality, good, limited problem there. We will cover all in the least time and the best mode of learning. Yeah, booster notes are not printed and given in the form of PDF. जो आपके notebook में रहते हैं, फिर आपके डिक्की में रहते हैं, फिर आपके घर के कबर्ड में रहते हैं. Booster notes are to be fitted in mind. That's why every chapter I will dictate handwritten booster notes, and you should write it to revise one day before the exam. You can't revise all this vast portion. If you revise booster notes, it will be clear. Now, with the modern approach, same problem we will do. Chalo, correct? Transaction, account involved, nature, increase or decrease, and journal entry. Okay. Capital brought in business. What are the accounts involved? Bank. Bank is an asset. What is the basic nature of asset? Debit. And is it increasing? More asset is coming in bank? Yes, debit. Another account involved is capital. What is the nature of capital? Credit. Is the capital increasing? Yes. Or credit karo. Bank to capital. Chalo, same, furniture. What is the nature of furniture? It's an asset, debit. So when you are buying furniture, are you increasing the asset or furniture aa raha hai or debit karo? Bank. What is the nature? It is an asset. Or money is coming in? No, ma'am. Money is going out. It's decreasing. Credit karo. और पैसे आते थे बैंक में तो डेबिट करते थे. Are you getting? It's very simple. Salary. What is the nature of salary? Debit. Are you paying the salary and increasing the expenditure? Yes. More debit. Bank. What is the nature of bank? Asset. Or asset aa rahi hai? No, ma'am. Money is going out. Asset is decreasing. Credit. Asset is increasing. Debit. Because the basic nature of asset is debit. An outstanding salary. It's a liability. Basic nature is credit. Are you increasing more liability by 100 rupees? Salary is 400. 300 you have paid. 100. Yes. I don't know, somewhere I feel if little my speed is more, do let me know in the comment box. So this is just an orientation of brush up video. Detailed 2 videos are there for journal entry, and this is the way you will enjoy. Be it bills of exchange or consignment, जब तक एक concept एक problem, एक concept एक example. Suppose in bills of exchange basic 4 concepts are there. Still you are not thorough, I will not go. Then I will do 4-5 problems to make. Then I will introduce the 5th concept. Then I will take a problem for the 5th concept. So like this, we will take this up in the further classes. All your suggestions are welcome. I have done syllabus for you is basics, fundamental accounting assumptions, terms, promise you have to read 10 terms every day. Otherwise, you are not going to sleep. Otherwise, you are not going to eat your favorite chocolate. कुछ ना कुछ ऐसे कुछ link करके लगाना. So that habit gets developed. Okay. I know it's very late. It's 1:15. It's my lunch time. But ma'am ने बोला था अगर 10 terms नहीं देखे तो lunch नहीं करना है तो 10 minute lunch late करेंगे. लेकिन 10 terms तो देखेंगे every day. Then your accounting equation. Oh, sorry, I missed out. For the same problem which I explained you now, traditional approach and modern approach, accounting equation is also solved. So you can check it with the video and make notes. Now it's looking on hodgepodge screen, but when you write it, no, the screen is empty and you're writing with me. You will be. अभी तो पूरा screen भर गया था which I was explaining. Okay, An accounting equation, journal entries are the pillars which are not seen, but your whole building is going to stand on that. Very next class, we are going to do the ledger, posting, and the subsidiary books. Okay, right? So this is, then we will do the trial balance and the final accounts, and this is how we will take up these lectures. This will help you. But I'm telling you, I have sold you the videos. I don't bother now you watch them, though I do bother. But if you want to enjoy the next lecture with me live, I'll be sending you Zoom meeting only when you message me. Yes, ma'am, I have seen one lecture of accounting equation, 2 lectures of journal entry, and you send me the pictures of your notebook. Then I'm going to allow you to sit in this live class, next live class, for the ledger posting and other subsidiary books. Okay, right. Those who are watching this as the first video, and any direct entry students, if you want to get the link, then in the description below this video, the link of Concept Classes app is there, mail ID is there. If you have any query, any other way I can help you, message me. And these basic, all the lectures are covered through the playlist. CA Foundation videos, all playlist is there. And do watch the lecture, why you should not study only to get 100 marks, right? Any doubts, anyone who is live here with me, all of you? No? Then we will close as of today. Thank you so much for being till the end. That shows your commitment, that after being here, some of you must be working at a very great level right now, but then you have decided to pursue. I have so many seniors also in my class who are at 30s, 40s, and they want to pursue this degree. And I feel, sir, आपको ये videos तो देखने होंगे, ये basic तो एक बार करना होगा. And you are actually watching it till this level is a great big applause. Others are sitting at home and watching TV, and let them do, but you are focused. That's why you are here. That's why I am here. So let us make a wonderful story, a wonderful transformation for you all. And I want to be a part of your journey. Right? Thank you so much. Bye-bye, all of you.